Alright, so getting straight into today's video because I am honestly so insanely excited because we're going to be talking about official and confirmed winter related sneak peeks for the winter DTI update. And in today's video we're going to be talking about a new winter map, new sets that are confirmed to come, and a new secret set that you guys had to vote for. On top of that, we do also have a confirmed release date for the winter update, so there's a lot to unpack in today's video. So before I get into it, I do want to really quickly give you guys a little reminder. I am pretty sick right now, and whatever the heck I have is impacting my lungs right now, so I am like so out of breath all the time. I'm gonna be trying to cut out like me gasping for air in today's video because no one wants to hear that, but I just want to let you guys know that I am pretty sick. Anyway, straight to today's video. So in the official DTI Discord server, we actually had the new community manager release a few sneak peeks. A little bit of a side note, I just want to interject. She has been feeding us with so many sneak peeks and just extra information and just so much transparency with what is happening in Dress to Impress, which I am so grateful for. But with one of the many things that she has shared is actually this little message saying, "Wake up, it's almost the first of the month." And she has attached this screenshot of a moth related design sketch with a caption basically saying, "This beautiful moth set is a design sketch which shows you a bit of the process that goes into creating our items. Stay tuned to see how the 3D modeling of this version turns out. The 3D modeling version might come out a bit different depending on design, but it will be very beautiful. Have no fear." Now, if you have a closer look at it, again, I just want to clarify, this is like a sketch kind of thing. It is not the final product. There is obviously going to be a lot of alternations to it for sure, and obviously more detail to it because this is just a drawing. However, just based on what they have shown us, we have a new head accessory which is going to be moths, and I do believe that they're going to be animated similar to the butterflies that we have inside of Dress to Impress. And then we have this like winter kind of jacket with butterflies, but I think they meant moths. I don't know, maybe it's a butterfly, I have no clue. And then we have this really tiny but fluffy skirt and wool socks, which we don't have, and these like fluffy hairy boots too. I don't really know what you call them, but the cool thing about them is they actually do have a heel inside the shoe, which is really exciting. Now in the little notes over here on the right, it does actually say winter moth set, moth headpiece, jacket, skirt, socks, and shoes, and there's going to be a bunch of different toggles. So for the jacket, there's going to be the option to remove butterflies, and there's going to be an option to remove the fur. And for the skirt, there's going to be an only belt toggle, no belt, and for the shoes there's going to be a sock on and off toggle, which is really exciting. I do really like how much attention they're putting to the new items and how they really want to add a bunch of new different toggles to them. But moving on, they have released this other sketch, which this is actually the little secret item that I was actually talking about at the beginning of this video. So as you guys can see, there is 5 different sketches. So we have this like Christmas tree and snowman, gingerbread, these like elf shoes with really high socks, and then this like candy cane accessory over here. And we had the community manager actually say, "We're totally not allowed to open any gifts early, but we need your help. Deciding what the secret, no so secret item should be. The highest voted item will be made for our winter update. You have 24 hours to vote the poll below." Now, as I'm making this video, there's 69 minutes left until it's done. However, there is 6,000 votes on the gingerbread suit. So I think it's safe to confirm that if they do decide to add this like suit to the game, it will likely be the gingerbread one, which honestly I'm not complaining about because I feel like it's going to be pretty customizable and definitely really exciting to use in the winter update. Now, in terms of how you will actually obtain it, I have no clue. Let me be real with you guys. They have not really like said how you can get it. However, here's where like my little theory comes in. Obviously, we have a few of hidden items. So for example, we have the hot dog costume, cupcake costume, I believe, and then we obviously had a new dress which is underneath a plant, and then we also have banana shoes which were hidden in a plant too. So I feel like the gingerbread suit is just going to be joining that little family of hidden items. And they did also say secret, not so secret, which if you think about it, those items that I just mentioned, they're not really so secret because you can literally just Google where they are and you will be able to find them. So I feel like that's just like what they're going to be implementing. I could be completely wrong. However, again, just referring back to the votes that we received, And as I'm making this video, gingerbread suit is at 6,000 views, which is the highest out of everything. The second highest one was the elf boots with almost 5,000 votes, but again, I think it's safe to confirm that we're gonna be sticking with the gingerbread suit, which again, I think is really exciting. Another thing that we know is gonna be coming in the winter update is actually a rework of a current influencer, I think, code item that we have. So a while back, we actually had a developer, I think they are, actually release this little message basically saying that they are back once again, and for the winter update, they're gonna be releasing a rework of their current code set. This is how it looked like, this is how it looks like now, and here's a 3D view of it inside of Blender, which is a 3D modeling software that developers utilize. Now there's been a lot of confusion about it because a lot of people think that if you redeem the code right now, which is like on the screen right now, you will get this new set. That is not the case at all. We had Studio Zach, again a developer for Dress to Impress, confirm that the code does not work right now. It will work in the upcoming winter update. So I really quickly wanted to clarify that there is going to be another set rework coming in the winter update. And speaking about the winter update, you guys, we actually had again the community manager, which oh my gosh, already I love them so much. They're like feeding us so much content and just so many sneak peeks, and they're just so transparent, which is literally what we needed as a community and as a game. But they have released this message saying, "You Us Winter Update December 13th. Here's a little sneak peek of our festive winter lobby. Are you ready for the holiday magic to come to DTI? Sign up now so that you don't miss out." And here's the screenshot. As you guys can see, it's been on the screen for some time, but this is how the lobby looks like. So after you basically finish a round or like a theme and all the voting, this is where you will be teleported, and obviously we have the podiums over here. Now I want to compare how the lobby looks like now in comparison to like what we had last year. It looks so traditional. Is that like a way to phrase it? I don't really know, but I really love the chandelier that you can see a little bit in the screenshot. I love the curtains and the Christmas tree and just how tall they are, and just also how glowy everything is, and just the warm lights too. It definitely reminds me so much of my kind of Christmas, which is really exciting to see being translated inside a Dress to Impress. As I'm making this video, this little screenshot was posted like, girl, I don't know, 25 minutes ago, and that is all that we know about the lobby and the new map. Obviously, they are going to be reworking the dressing rooms as well. They're going to be Christmas related too. And speaking of that, a while back, I was actually able to find a developer for Dress to Impress live streaming on Twitch, showing them working on a new dressing room. And I want to be transparent and say that I cannot confirm whether or not this new layout is actually going to be coming to Dress to Impress in the winter update, specifically because they did not really implement any Christmas related decorations. But on top of that, it does feel like they were just working mostly on the actual layout and just making it like a default map, and then they could possibly add the Christmas decorations. But again, last time that they were live, in my opinion, the map did look somewhat finalized, like it was really close to being done. So I feel like there is a slight possibility that we will be seeing this new layout come out in the Christmas update. On top of that, there is a lot of new spaces in that map, which obviously with a Christmas update coming, you will obviously expect a lot of new Christmas related sets and accessories and just items to come out too. So it's really important that we have the appropriate space for these items to actually be implemented into the game. So again, I feel like there is a possibility that we could see the new layout, which I am honestly a little bit excited about it because I don't know, I feel like I am getting a little bit bored now of the current layout that we have. And the final thing I want to stress is that the events page has actually been updated too, to have the official release date and time on it. Previously, it said that the date was like inaccurate, so it was just a placeholder, whereas now it is the real release date and time. And I believe the date that it's gonna leave, which is January 24th. Again, that might be incorrect, I'm not too sure. The reason why I'm not too sure if that is the actual like conclusion of the update is because if I refer to the DTI wiki page, winter last year, the winter update was actually released on the December 14th and then it left on January 2nd. So it is being released on December 13th this year and leaving on January 24th. Again, it seems a little bit longer than it was last year, but maybe there's a reason as to why they're kind of extending it. So again, I just want to clarify that I'm not too sure if the conclusion date or like the leaving date of the update is actually true. If anything changes, obviously I will be making a separate video for you guys. But anyway, this is literally everything that we have received over the last few days, which in my opinion, that is a lot. That is coming in Dress to Impress. And if there is obviously going to be any more sneak peeks, any more exciting information, I will be making a separate video just for you guys so that you guys are in the loop with everything DTI related. But let me know down below, you guys, how excited are you for the winter update? Personally, in case you couldn't tell, I am like buzzing in my chair. Like my room in my house is already decorated for Christmas, even though it is the 2nd of December. But y'all, it is never too early to get yourself ready for the Christmas spirit and obviously winter too. But anyway, guys, I hope all of you guys are staying hydrated and you're looking after yourself. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.